Hello there, I am Pink Deep, and this is just a short video showing you how to make a decent amount of gold early on in the game in Wildstar. This is really for exiles only, and it really works a lot better if you do it in Celestion. You can also do it in Algarok, but it's a lot less efficient, and even if you start in Algarok, it's probably better just to go over to Celestion and do it here. But it's allowed me to make enough money to buy all my mounts, do my crafting. I mean, it's not any way to get rich quick or anything like that, but it will allow you to do most of the things in the game you want to do. There are a lot of gold sinks early on in this game. But basically what you do is you start off in Sylvan Glade here, which is where I still have my bind point to. And you go up here in the corner to the Bellabog containment camp in the northeast, and this is basically all based around the challenges in the game. There are a few rewards that actually sell really well, and it's just a set of 3 challenges that'll get you like about 4 gold or so every time you do it, and it takes just a few minutes to do them every time. But the first one is over here, just to the south of the Bellabog containment camp. And you reach the circle and you see these little wiggle root radishes in the ground. And if you haven't had to start a challenge manually, you hit L and you go over here to the challenges tab. The one we're looking for is down here on the bottom somewhere. Everything's coming up radishes. If you haven't already gotten it before, just right clicking on one of these will start it. But if you've done it before, you actually have to go to here and then start it first. This one's really easy. You just hit start, challenge begins, and then you click on the radishes and you hold F and you pick them up. And basically we need to get 10 of these to get the gold medal. It's actually one of the easiest challenges in the game I've ever done.
Level awarded. Silver level awarded.
And as you can see, we're gonna get gold with a minute left. I've never not hit gold on it. But once you complete the challenge, you click on the loot rewards, and then the item that we're interested in down here is this Shard Spire Canyon Fab Kit. You can see in the bottom of that there, it sells for a gold and 23 silver for just that, and we have a 10 times better chance of getting it now that we have a gold medal. So it's possible to still not get it, but it usually gives it to you. So hopefully I'll get them all this time, and it'll work out really well. The next one we want to go to is the Dark Whisper Enclave over here on the other side of Sylvan Glade, like pretty much due west. And yeah, I'm doing this with a mount, and it makes it a little bit faster, but you can also do this without the mount, and it'll just take you a couple more minutes. But just probably 2 hours of doing this a little bit will allow you to buy a mount if you haven't already. You can see in here, after you do a challenge, you actually have a 30-minute cooldown before you can do it again. So you can't actually sit there and farm this constantly, but you can do it every 30 minutes. Just spend a couple minutes doing it. And in Dark Whisper Enclave, you go up this ramp in the front, and then there's this little computer here in this screen. The first time you do this, you actually will have to do a quest from someone over here. And then you do the quest, and it makes you do this activity. And then after you complete that quest, you right-click on the console, and then it starts the challenge. But since I've already done that, I again start the challenge from the challenge menu. And this one is called Dancing with Data. This one can get a little difficult if it sends you 2 icons at the same time. I haven't figured out how exactly to deal with that, but usually it's still pretty easy. It's sort of like a Dance Dance Revolution type game, or a rhythm type game where you have to hit the button at the right time. But I'll show you how to do it real quick. You have to hit one of these 3 buttons whenever an icon hits the circle in the middle of the screens. Control F1, Control F2, and Control F3. And it's also pretty easy, unless they do, like I said, where they send you one that hits multiple circles at the same time.
Bronze level awarded. Silver level awarded. Gold level awarded.
Alrighty, and we get another gold. And again, you go to Loot Rewards, and the same as last time, it is the Shard Spider Canyon Fab Kit. Oh, and that time we did not get it. We just got a 12 silver item. It does happen. It's a little unfortunate, but... and then the next one we want to go to is Hyjunga Village, down here, a little bit to the southwest. Alright, and once you're here, this is actually the hardest one to hit a good ranking on. It also only allows you to hit silver, which won't give you 10 times, but a 4 times chance of getting it. So there's also less rewards to choose from. So it's probably almost the same amount of chance. First thing you want to do when you get here is go up this ramp and hope that somebody has put the travel speed booster of the settler add-on up, and they have not this time. So I'll show you without it. It's a little harder to hit the silver without the travel speed, but it would be right here, and it helps a lot, makes this a lot easier. I do have a set pattern that I go through on this. I usually start right down here, this little Lollipop thing right here on the edge of all these training dummies. And again, you go to your challenges, and this one is licking lollipops. And hopefully I don't fail horribly, and I'll be able to get silver on it. You hit start, and you click it, and it gives you a jumping buff. A lot of you have probably already seen this kind of buff in the game. But you go over here on this log, and you get these two. And you go over here, there's a couple more. As you can see, the travel speed boost would make this a lot faster. It's a little hard to hit silver without it, but it's entirely possible. So you go over here around the middle, collecting all of these, and then you go up here towards that ramp where the travel speed buff is, and jump up here. And there's a lot of them up here. Oh no, don't fall off. There we go. Grab that one. And then you just kind of go on the ramp and looking at all the little gear icons and grabbing them. I think we'll be one short, but we have enough time. We can just fall down, and hopefully one of the ones we gotten before will have respawned. And indeed it has. And there we go, silver. And then you go to loot rewards. What we want here is the Chuatek loading arm. You see, that's a golden 31 silver. Talk about some horrible luck. That does not often happen. It's very rare that I get at least two of the three. But guess I can't really control it. Bad luck's gonna happen. Anyways, I just usually go up to the sky once I'm done with my little tour and look for the items that I just got. And the Shard Spire Canyon Fab Kit is a gold, 23 silver. So if you gotten 2 of these and the Chew Attack loading arm, you would have gotten 3 gold, 40, 3 gold and 70 silver for just a few minutes of work. And you can do that every 30 minutes, and it's really easy. The items it gave me are not worth quite as much, but it's still something. But anyways, yeah, that's a trick that helped me pay for my mount, my girlfriend's mount, my alt's mount, all my crafting skills. So it's been quite a bit of money early on in the game. I don't know if it holds up to late game farming. I don't know how much money you get just for questing later in the game, but it's helped me out quite a bit early game. But anyways, I hope it's as useful for some of you as it was for me, and thank you for watching.